Hi, my name is Simon Kennedy and I'm Sales Director here at Edgerton Towers. Now I thought I'd give you a bit of a guide as to the process involved when you're buying a property here in Dubai, because it's not as straightforward as you may think. Dubai is still an emerging market and people forget this, so it's important that you have everything in place throughout the process and that you know exactly what to expect. Now, before you even start looking for property, it's important that you establish a couple of things. Your budget obviously is very important, how much you can afford to pay for your property, and this should include the 4% transfer fee, the agency fee, and some small things that go on top as well. If you're a mortgage buyer, you need to know about the mortgage cap regulations, including the 75% cap on the first mortgage for an expat. You also need to decide your target area, so obviously whether you're going to want to live in a villa or an apartment or a townhouse, the rough location and the kind of fundamentals that you'd like in your property. Importantly, you need to then decide your agents. Now, at Edgerton Towers, we have specialists in most of the areas of Dubai, residential and commercial, and it's essential that you do choose an area specialist, because a lot of agents in Dubai try and do everything, and a lot of the time they don't know what they're selling and they don't know the specifics to do with the property, so that's very important. Now you can begin your viewings, and this is the fun part. And it's important when you're viewing that you ask your agent for comparable evidence of recent transactions that have happened in your area, so you can really understand where the market sits. Once you've found the property you like, you then obviously make an offer, and it's important that your offer is realistic in terms of where the market currently sits, and your agent can then negotiate on your behalf when it comes to dialogue with the seller. So once you've agreed a price and the terms, you can then enter into a sales contract, or an MOU as it's sometimes called in this market. Now RERA also asks that you do a Form F at the same time, and you pay a 10% security deposit, which is in the name of the seller and typically held by the agent. Now remember, there are no lawyers in transactions here in Dubai typically, and therefore it's very important that you trust your advisor in this case. The process here on in depends on the financing associated with the property. If it's a cash-to-cash transaction, then the process can take as little as sort of 1 to 2 weeks with an NOC from the developer and then a transfer at the lands department at one of the centres across Dubai. If there's financing involved, then this usually takes a bit longer, but if you've chosen the right agent, they can fully advise you in terms of all the documents that you require throughout the process. Now, once the title deed has been transferred into your name, then you can really go and enjoy your property. And if you have any more questions, feel free to email me at simon@edgertontowers.com. Thank you very much.